All right, now if things work a little more cooperatively tonight than they did last night, maybe we can actually get something done. Let's have the rest of Kate England, and we'll start with music.
All right, the category is music. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Question 1. Which band wrote the song Tainted Love? Was it Soft Cell, Tears for Fears, Ultravox, or Yazoo?
Who wrote it? I know it was Gloria Jones who recorded it. Who wrote it? That must be another song entirely. I'm going to take a flying gasp at Soft Cell.
I know the song so well. I just don't know who sings it. I'm going to go with the first one. Softbox or Cellbox?
Soft Cell?
Soft Cell, yeah.
That is correct.
Okay.
I might have to do extra research, because I don't remember that.
Which band have Eddie Vedder, Mike McCready, and Stone Gossard all been members of? Is it Pearl Jam, Slayer, Stone Temple Pilots, or Warrant?
Well, I know Vedder and Gossard were both Pearl Jam, so I'm going to go with that.
I don't know if I've heard of Warrant. I'm going to go with Slayer.
The answer we were looking for was Pearl Jam. Which song contains the lyrics, "Music loud and women warm, I've been kicked around since I was born"? Is it Back in the Saddle, Down Payment Blues, Move to the City, or Stayin' Alive?
Stayin' Alive, Stayin' Alive. Ha, 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 ha.
I don't think it's Down Payment Blues. Maybe Staying Alive. Move to the City? Or wait. What was the one with the blues? We'll go with that one.
You're going with Down Payment Blues?
I'm going with Down Payment Blues.
No.
The answer was Stayin' Alive. Which guitar player was never a member of Guns N' Roses? Is it Gilby Clarke, Jake E. Lee, Wizzy Stradlin, or Tracii Guns?
Who wasn't? Izzy was. Tracii was. I am pretty certain Clark was, so I'm going to go with Jake Lee.
I don't even know. What was number 2 and 3?
Jake E. Lee and Izzy Stradlin.
I'm going to go with Jakey Lee.
That is correct.
There's some editing going on here.
Which Ozzy Osbourne album did the song Crazy Train appear on? Was it Blizzard of Oz, Diary of a Madman, No Rest for the Wicked, or The Ultimate Sin?
Blizzard of Oz.
I don't...
And Oz had two
Shoot.
Z's on it, by the way.
I don't think it's No Rest for the Wicked. What was the Diary one?
Diary of a Madman?
Yeah, we're going to go with that one.
The answer was Blizzard of Oz.
Mm-mm.
Composer Danny Elfman Used to be the lead singer of which band? Is it A Flock of Seagulls, Oingo Boingo, Simple Minds, or Talking Heads?
Danny Elfman. Oingo Boingo.
I have no idea. I have a feeling this is before my generation. Talking Heads.
Yep.
The answer was Oingo Boingo.
Well, before your generation, kid.
What musician sued Ray Parker Jr., claiming the song Ghostbusters was too similar to one of his songs? Was it Billy Joel, Huey Lewis, Kenny Loggins, or Phil Collins?
The song in question is I Want a New Drug, and its singer was Huey Lewis.
I want to go between Billy Joel and Phil Collins.
Well, you're wrong on both counts. Got a two-tailed coin there.
The answer was Huey Lewis. Which Avril Lavigne song was her first to reach #1 on the charts in Japan? Was it Complicated, Girlfriend, Hello Kitty, or Skater Boy?
I could see that being true for Skater Boy or Girlfriend. I'll go with Girlfriend.
I don't know if I've ever heard a song called Hello Kitty by her, but I know everyone loves Skater Boy, including me. So I'm going to go with that one.
In Japan, the answer was Girlfriend. Which singer released songs called Circle the Drain, Lost, and Birthday? Is it Hilary Duff, Katy Perry, Mandy Moore, or Selena Gomez?
Circle the Drain was Katy Perry.
It could be Selena Gomez, but Hilary Duff?
You're saying Hilary Duff?
Yeah.
The answer was Katy Perry.
I don't even like her, that's why.
What is Jay-Z's real name? Is it Alex Jefferson Robinson, James Zimmerman, Shawn Johnson, or Shawn Carter?
Shawn Johnson, spelled differently, was a gymnast. His real name is Shawn Carter.
I've heard this before. Oh my gosh. I know the answer to this one.
Do you?
The first one, it's really long, so I can't remember it. But
Alex Jefferson Robinson?
yes.
That's your answer?
Yes.
The answer was Shawn Carter.
I knew it was something really weird.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
Fantastic. Movies.
All right, the category is movies. Are you ready? Question 1. In which movie did Robert De Niro play a character named Travis Bickle? Was it Casino, Goodfellas, Meet the Parents, or Taxi Driver?
Travis Bickle, Taxi Driver.
I don't know. I don't watch many movies. Taxi Driver.
That is correct.
Yay.
In Sleepless in Seattle, Walter was engaged to marry Meg Ryan's character Annie. Who played Walter? Was it Bill Pullman, Billy Crystal, Richard Gere, or Tom Hanks?
Walter was Pullman.
What was the movie called again?
Sleepless in Seattle.
You never seen it, honey?
What was the fourth
Tom
answer?
Hanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tom Hanks.
He was her love interest in the movie, but she was actually engaged to Bill Pullman's character.
Gotcha.
In which movie did someone say the line, "Say hello to my little friend"? Was it Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, The Crying Game, Lolita, or Scarface?
Scarface.
I know this one. Scarface.
That is correct. In which movie did a military robot come to life after being struck by lightning? Was that AI, Blade Runner, iRobot, or Short Circuit?
Oh, one of my favorite movies of all time, and the sequel, amazingly, was even better. Short Circuit.
It's not Blade.
Not Disassemble Johnny 5.
I don't know what Short Circuit is. I'm gonna go with iRobot.
The answer was Short Circuit. What did John Cusack and Kate Beckinsale's characters try to purchase in the movie Serendipity? Was it a house, gloves, a swimming pool, or Twinkies?
Serendipity. Gotta say a house.
I don't think I've heard of Serendipity. A house?
I see your logic, but it was actually gloves.
Okay. Never seen it, had no idea.
Which of the following was not a cheerleader in school? Was it Anne Hathaway, Samuel L. Jackson, Megan Fox, or Meryl Streep?
Who was not a cheerleader in school? I feel like I could see Megan Fox being too cool for that.
I think this is like a trick question.
You're gearing towards Samuel, aren't you?
Samuel L. Jackson.
The answer was actually Anne Hathaway.
I knew it was a trick question.
Yes, apparently Samuel L. Jackson was a cheerleader.
Yeah. You fell into the trap. I didn't, but I still got it wrong.
Which movie's cast included Bill Murray and Amber Heard? Were they in Easy A, Lost in Translation, Rushmore, or Zombieland?
Zombieland. And also, fuck Amber Heard.
And what were the actors' names again?
Bill Murray and Amber Heard.
It's either Zombieland or Easy A. Zombieland.
That is correct.
Cool.
Which Sean Penn movie featured the song Live to Tell by his then wife Madonna? Was it At Close Range, Carlito's Way, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, or Mystic River?
At Close Range.
What was the first one again?
At Close Range.
I'm gonna go with that one.
That is correct.
Cool.
Which movie had the tagline, "A lot can happen in the middle of nowhere"? Was it Cabin in the Woods, Fargo, Lawrence of Arabia, or Mad Max?
Fargo.
I've seen The Cabin in the Woods a couple times, and I'm not recalling that being said. Mad Max.
The answer was actually Fargo. Which movie won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 1977? Was it Annie Hall, Jaws, Star Wars, or Taxi Driver?
Jaws or Star Wars? Was Jaws even nominated? Annie Hall was. I give it to Annie Hall.
Those are some good ones. Star Wars?
The answer was Annie Hall. All right, let's have a look at the final score.
Doing good. Sports.
All right, the category is sports. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Question 1. Which baseball player holds the record for most consecutive games played? Is it Babe Ruth, Barry Bonds, Cal Ripken Jr., or Lou Gehrig?
Notable record held by Cal Ripken. Yeah.
I do not know anything about baseball, but I do know who Babe Ruth is, so I'm just going to pick him.
The correct answer was Cal Ripken Jr. Which NFL team won the very first Super Bowl? Was it the Chicago Bears, the Dallas Cowboys, the Green Bay Packers, or the New York Giants?
That was Green Bay.
I know this, but right now I can't think. Packers, Cowboys. I'm gonna say no, it's not the Packers. Giants.
You should have stuck with your gut. It was the Packers.
Never abandon your gut.
Which NFL player holds the record for most career touchdowns? Is it Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Jerry Rice, or Marcus Allen?
Oh, that's Jerry Rice by a long shot. He's the only one
Who
who's
did you
got
say
200.
the Smith guy was?
Emmitt Smith.
And what was the second one?
Emmitt Smith.
Okay.
The choices are Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Jerry Rice, or Marcus Allen.
Emmitt Smith.
Emmitt was second.
The correct answer was Jerry Rice.
Yeah, Rice is over 200. He's the only one.
Which team has the longest winning streak in NBA history? Is it the Chicago Bulls, Houston Rockets, Los Angeles Lakers, or Utah Jazz?
It's the Milwaukee Bucks now, but that was set about 4 months ago. Who had it before then? I have to give it to the Lakers.
I don't think it's Utah. Los Angeles Lakers. I don't know how long they've been around, but I'm going to go with them.
That is correct.
Okay.
Huh. Okay.
Who is the only basketball player to score 100 points in a single NBA game? Is it Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, or Wilt Chamberlain?
That was Chamberlain.
I have no idea who any of them are except Michael Jordan. So I'm going to have to pick him.
The answer was Wilt Chamberlain. Which baseball player played the most games? Is it Bob Boone, Cal Ripken Jr., Pete Rose, or Shoeless Joe Jackson?
Now we switch to most games ever, who well over 3,000 was Pete Rose.
Don't know who any of those people are. Do not watch baseball. The last one,
Shoeless Joe Jackson?
Yeah, sounds like a cool name. I'm going to pick him.
The answer we were looking for was Pete Rose.
That's great, but a cool name has nothing to do with sports statistics.
Only 2 NFL players have appeared in the Super Bowl 6 times. Tom Brady and who else?
I knew the Tom Brady one.
Is it Bill Romanowski, Earl Lambeau, Mike Lodish, or Mike Webster?
I don't know this one. Oh, Romanowski spelled wrong. Nice job, guys. I'm going to take a flying stab at Lambeau.
I knew one was Tom Brady. That's the easy one, of course. Webster.
It was Mike Lodish.
Okay.
What were the New York Yankees called right before their name change? Were they the Goonies, the Highlanders, the Lost Boys, or the Untouchables?
The Highlanders.
I'm gonna go with, I don't think it was the Untouchables. How about the Highlanders?
That is correct.
Yay.
What is the current Olympic record for pole vaulting? Is it 3.01 meters, which is about 9 feet 10 inches, 6.03 meters, which is about 19 feet 9 inches, 12.05 meters, which is about 39 feet 6 inches, or 24.09 meters, which is 79 feet? So is it about 9 foot 10, 19.9, 39.6, or 79 feet?
6 meters by Thiago Braz da Silva.
79 sounds insane. So I'm
That's
gonna go
never
with the
gonna
happy
happen.
medium at 19.
19 feet 9 inches is the correct answer.
Cool.
Which country has only ever won one Olympic medal, the bronze for men's weightlifting lightweight division? Is it Chad, Cuba, Iraq, or Laos?
I will say Iraq.
I think Iraq usually does pretty good. So does China. Laos?
The answer was Iraq.
Hmm.
All right, let's have a look at the final score. All right, the category is literature. Are you ready?
Yes.
Question 1. Who wrote The Great Gatsby? Was it Charles Dickens, F. Scott Fitzgerald, Herman Melville, or Leo Tolstoy?
Forced reading in school. Fitzgerald.
I've read the book. It's either Charles Dickens or Fitzgerald, I think. I'm gonna go with Fitzgerald.
That is correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Which Charles Dickens novel depicts the growth and development of an orphan nicknamed Pip? Is it A Christmas Carol, Great Expectations, Les Miserables, or Oliver Twist?
Great Expectations.
What was the first one?
Christmas Carol.
I'm gonna go with Oliver Twist.
Honey.
Pip was from Great Expectations.
That's the one answer you shouldn't have picked.
Who is the protagonist of To Kill a Mockingbird? Was it Atticus Finch, Holden Caulfield, Obadiah Stane, or Tom Joad?
I never read this. I'm going to say Atticus Finch.
I love To Kill a Mockingbird. Fuck. What was the third one?
Obadiah Stane.
Yes, that one.
Obadiah Stane was the Ironmonger. He fought Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
The answer we were looking for was Atticus Finch.
Well, Wit and Recluse will be pleased to know that one of the girls dropped an F-bomb.
In Lord of the Flies, what does Piggy possess that is of considerable use to his companions? Is it a boat, glasses, money, or strength?
Believe it's his glasses.
It's not money. The first one was a boat. Is that what you said?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with that one.
The answer was glasses. In The Merchant of Venice, what can Antonio be said to be waiting for? Is it the axe to fall, his ship to come in, the other shoe to drop, or a watched pot to boil?
I wanted to say that's where waiting for his ship to come in came from.
None of those even sound familiar.
Did you want to hear them again?
I'm gonna go with the watched pot to boil.
He was waiting for his ship to come in.
Good.
Which 1972 novel by David Morrell depicts the story of a war veteran who escapes custody after being arrested in Kentucky? Is it Anthem, Brave New World, The Catcher in the Rye, or First Blood?
First Blood.
I have no clue. We'll go with First Blood.
That is correct.
Cool.
Sylvester Stallone later made a movie out of it.
Lucky guess.
Indeed. And he played Rambo for it.
Which DC Comics character got their powers from a wizard? Was it Black Adam, Blue Beetle, Green Lantern, or Red Tornado?
Not my realm of strength. But I'm going to say Black Adam.
Not good with some of this comic stuff. Green Lantern?
It was Black Adam.
Don't even know who that is.
Lucky
I
shot.
believe in a couple of years it's going to be The Rock in the movie.
Ah.
In which short story by O. Henry does a character sell their hair? Is it The Gift of the Magi, The Lottery, The Monkey's Paw, or The Necklace?
Gift of the Magi.
Absolutely no idea. I'm gonna guess the monkey paw.
It was The Gift of the Magi. Which novel takes place in Maine? Was it Carrie, Misery, The Shining, or The Stand?
I don't know. I'll guess The Stand.
I don't know. Maine sounds terrible, so I'm going with the Misery.
Ouch.
Well, the answer we were looking for was Carrie.
Well, whatever.
Which country's authors have won the most Nobel Prizes for literature? Is it England, France, Russia, or the United States?
That's got to be France. It has to be. All their romance novels.
It's not Russia. I go with France.
That is correct.
Yep.
Yay.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
Another strong victory. Geography.
All right, the category is geography. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Question 1. What is the capital of Turkey? Is it Ankara, Cairo, Mayo, or Bangladesh?
Ankara.
I don't think it's Mayo. That just sounds strange.
Speaking of Mayo, I wonder if he's out there.
I don't think Bangladesh is in Turkey. But I don't even recognize the other two words, so Bangladesh?
That is incorrect. The answer was Ankara. What country is Stonehenge in? Is it England, Egypt, Scotland, or Spain?
That is entirely too easy. It's Wiltshire, England.
Pretty sure it's not Scotland or England. I'm going to say Spain.
Honey.
The correct answer was England. Which of these countries borders both Pakistan and China? Is it Cambodia, India, Uzbekistan, or Yemen?
Okay, let's think about this very carefully. I believe China on the northeast, Pakistan on the northwest, India.
I don't even know. I'm going to say Egypt.
No, too far west.
That was not one of the choices. Is
it wasn't?
it Cambodia?
It was between Egypt and...
Is it Cambodia, India, Uzbekistan, or Yemen?
Yemen.
Correct answer was India.
Grr.
Honey. Well, here's the precedent that was set way back when on the Legends of the Hidden Temple. If you went outside the choices, you were automatically wrong. You wouldn't even be given such a second chance. I was not expecting that today.
Which city is the Notre Dame Cathedral in?
Oh.
Is it in Lyon, Marseille, Notre Dame, or Paris?
This makes me sad now because of the fire. But it's in Paris.
Not Paris.
Honey! Jesus.
I'm going to say Notre Dame because of the movie.
It's actually in Paris.
Oh my God.
Which country has the highest English-speaking population? Is it China, India, the Philippines, or the United States?
I feel like this is a complete and total trap. But I gotta jump in for national pride, the U.S.
It's not China. Not the Philippines. The United States.
What are you saying?
It's the United States?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to be like, if I get that one wrong, man.
You should have had that moment already with Notre Dame. But anyway.
What is the most populated city in the world? Is it Los Angeles, Mexico City, Shanghai, or Tokyo?
Tokyo.
LA is close, but I know it's not the biggest. I'm going to pick between Shanghai and Tokyo, and I'm going to go with Tokyo.
That is correct.
Yay.
Good call.
Which U.S. state is the Grand Canyon in? Is it in Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, or Utah?
I've been there. I've seen it. It is absolutely beautiful. Arizona.
It's not Utah or Colorado. It is in Arizona.
That is correct.
It's absolutely in Arizona. And I cannot lose. So once again, perfection reigns.
What is the largest city in the United States by population? Is it Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, or Washington, D.C.?
New York City.
That one's easy. Well, I shouldn't say that because I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's LA.
Wrong.
Correct answer is New York City. Has about twice the population of LA.
Really? And it's so much smaller.
Yeah, it's crowded there.
Other coast.
What is the national language of India? Is it Arabic, Bengali, English, or Hindi?
Hindi.
It's not English. I have a friend from there. I'm going to say it's Hindi.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm. English is secondary, although, to be quite frank, they're not particularly good with it.
Which U.S. city has the slogan, "The sweetest place on earth"? Is it Hershey, Pennsylvania, Maple Grove, Minnesota, Orange Beach, Alabama, or Orlando, Florida?
I've been there, and it's the sweetest for a reason. Just look at its name, guys. Hershey, PA.
I don't think it's Orlando. I've been to Hershey Park. I'm trying to remember if
Honey,
I ever
think.
heard that. The Maplewood sounds sweet. I'm gonna go with Hershey Park.
Thank you.
That is correct. That's why it's called it. All right, let's have a look at the final score.
I'm seriously beginning to worry. Okay, 3 to go. Television.
Okay, the category is TV. Are you ready?
Yes.
Question number 1. On which show did Abe Vigoda play a character named Fish? Was it Barney Miller, Chips, Maude, or Rhoda?
Barney Miller, I believe.
I've not watched TV either. This is gonna be a guess. Bod.
Which one?
Moda, Bod. Which one did you say?
I said Maude and Rhoda.
Okay, Maud.
The answer was Barney Miller.
This is going to be an easy wash.
Who played Detective Lionel Whitney, aka Brown Shoe, on 10 Speed and Brown Shoe? Was it Bruce Willis, Denzel Washington, Jeff Goldblum, or Val Kilmer?
That's about where Goldblum got his start.
I doubt it was Bruce Willis. I'm gonna go with Denzel Washington.
It was actually Jeff Goldblum. Which show popularized the catchphrase, "Baby, you're the greatest"? Was it Father Knows Best, Gidget, The Honeymooners, or I Married Joan?
Honeymooners. Alice.
I'm gonna say it's either The Honeymooners or I Married Joan.
Flip
I'm
the
gonna go
coin.
with the last one.
I Married Joan?
Yeah.
The answer was The Honeymooners. On which show did a retail store employee accidentally download government secrets into his brain? Was it Chuck, Get Smart, The Rockford Files, or Secret Agent Man?
That was Chuck.
No clue. The Secret Agent Man.
That was actually the premise to Chuck.
Mm-mm.
On the show Eureka, what was the character Sarah? A talking car, a talking dog, a talking horse, or a talking house?
Sarah, the self-actuated residential automated habitat, was a house.
Wild guess, a talking horse.
Talking house.
Close.
What is Michael J. Fox's middle name? Is it Andrew, James, Jason, or John?
Funny thing, J actually is not his real middle initial. He took that in as his stage name. His real middle name is Andrew.
Jason.
Little bit of a trick question. It was Andrew.
What? Michael J?
He just chose J.
Well, best situation we could hope for, 6 right, and it's locked up.
Which show's regular cast included Jane Curtin and Joseph Gordon-Levitt? Is it Third Rock from the Sun, The Good Wife, Kate and Allie, or Saturday Night Live?
They were both on Third Rock.
The Good Wife?
It was Third Rock from the Sun.
Is she going to get nothing?
Which show had the theme song Believe It or Not by Joey Scarberry? Amazing Stories, The Greatest American Hero, Bill Nye the Science Guy, or Ripley's Believe It or Not?
Don't fall into the trap here. It was The Greatest American Hero.
I have never seen it, but I'm going to go with Ripley's Believe It or Not.
It was The Greatest American Hero.
You fell right into the trap.
On which show did the following people appear? Kirsten Dunst, Ashley Judd, and Terry Hatcher. Was it MacGyver, Seinfeld, Star Trek The Next Generation, or The X-Files?
I believe they all had guest appearances on Star Trek The Next Generation. I'm just trying to think because this is something I really should know if that's the case. Let me think real quick before I do this. Yeah.
I'm so bad with actors' names. The X-Files.
The answer was Star Trek The Next Generation.
Yeah, I thought so.
I've even seen Star Trek.
Honey! Jiminy Christmas.
Which show is a spin-off of Doctor Who? Eureka, Roswell, Torchwood, or Warehouse 13?
I believe it's Torchwood.
Wild guess. What was the last one?
Warehouse 13?
Yeah, that one.
No.
The answer was Torchwood. All right, let's have a look at the final score.
0 is right. My God. Hold on just a sec. I got to do this real quick. Wowee-woo. 2 to go. Video games.
Okay, the category is video games. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Question 1. In which game do you play as Alexandra Voivus, who is investigating her grandfather's death? Is it Beyond Good and Evil, Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, Psychonauts, or Silent Hill?
It's not Silent Hill. It's not Beyond Good and Evil. I'm going to say Eternal Darkness.
Never heard of Psychonauts. I'm gonna say Silent Hill.
The answer was Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. In which game do you play as a squirrel trying to find his way home? Is it A Bard's Tale, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Kirby's Epic Yarn, or Mr. Nutz?
They make it entirely too easy to forget that this is the plot. Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Mr. Nutz sounds like it would go with it. What was number 2?
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Let's go with that one.
That is correct.
Willing to bet dollars to Nutz that you've never played it, girl.
What was the best-selling game for PlayStation 2? Was it Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Gran Turismo 4, or Final Fantasy X?
I find it impressive that he did enough research to put all the top 3 answers among this, of which Final Fantasy X, by the way, was not among. The very top one was San Andreas.
I'm gonna go with Gran Turismo.
No.
The answer was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Which of the following video games has a secret cow level? Is it Animal Crossing, Diablo 3, Farmville, or Harvest Moon?
I was pretty sure it was Diablo 2. If it was in 3, I don't know about it, but I'm going to shoot for that anyway in case you fucked up your research.
I have no idea what this even is. Doubt it's Farmville. What's the first one?
Animal Crossing.
Yeah, let's do that one.
The answer was Diablo 3.
It's in Diablo 2, fool.
Which game pits you against a villain called Bob the Killer Goldfish? Is it Earthworm Jim, Mortal Kombat, Parappa the Rapper, or Seaman?
Earthworm Jim. That was terrible, my god.
Jeez. It's not Mortal Kombat.
No.
The rapper that just sounds weird. What was the first one?
Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim. Yeah. Earthworm Jim.
That is correct.
You don't even know what that game is.
In Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, what is Abe? Is he a Gluckin, a Mudokkin, an Oddball, or a Paramite?
Abe's a Mudokon.
Wow. The second one, a Mudokkin?
That is correct.
Okay.
Or Mudokon, however it's pronounced.
What is the name of the player character from Grand Theft Auto Vice City? Was it Henry Hill, Nico Bellic, Tommy Vercetti, or Tony Montana?
Tommy Vercetti.
Trying to think what Tony Montana is from. What was the third one?
Tommy Vercetti.
I'm gonna go with Tony Montana.
So close. It was Tommy Vercetti.
I was between those two.
Which series features the locations Param, New Diaz, and Motub? Was it Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy, Monster Hunter, or Phantasy Star?
New Diaz would be Phantasy Star.
It's either Final Fantasy or Phantasy Star, I think. Final Fantasy?
So close again. It was Phantasy Star. What is the name of the Twi'lek companion you recruit in Knights of the Old Republic? Is it Bib Fortuna, L'Oreal, Mission Vale, or Taris Ho?
The Twi'lek. I want to say Mission Vow.
What was the name of the place again? In the question?
What was the name of the Twi'lek companion
Yeah.
you recruit in Knights of the Old Republic?
And the last one was...
Taris Ho.
I'm gonna go with Taris Ho.
The answer was Mission Vale. Which video game was included when you purchased an Atari 2600 at launch? Asteroids, Breakout, Combat, or Space Invaders?
It was not Breakout. It was not Space Invaders. Gotta think. I think Combat came out first. So that would be the sensible launch title.
It's either Asteroids or Space Invaders.
Wrong. Double
Space Invaders.
Nope.
The Atari 2600 came with Combat.
Neither.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
She ain't doing so hot. All right, and finally, famous foods.
All right, the category is going to be famous foods. The way this works, I'm going to name a famous food, and it could be associated with a movie, a TV show, a person, but I'm going to read you a list of 4 choices, and you tell me which of those that food is most associated with. Are you ready?
Yes.
Question 1. Vodka martini, shaken not stirred. Is it Arthur, Casablanca, Goldfinger, or Goodfellas?
Bond. James Bond. Goldfinger.
I don't think it's Arthur. I'm gonna go with Goodfellas.
The answer was Goldfinger. That's James Bond's signature
I knew
drink.
it was James Bond's drink, but I didn't know the name of the movie.
Yeah, first time you ordered it was in Goldfinger.
Hold on, my receptor is getting loose. There we go.
4 whole fried chickens and a Coke. Is that associated with Big Mama's house, the Blues Brothers, Napoleon Dynamite, or There's Something About Mary?
That was Blues Brothers.
I don't even know. There's Something About Mary.
That is from the Blues Brothers.
Just a sec, guys. There we go. That should work for now.
Los Palos Hermanos chicken. Is that from Breaking Bad, Home Improvement, SpongeBob SquarePants, or That 70s Show?
Los Palos Hermanos. Breaking Bad.
Pretty sure it's not SpongeBob or Breaking Bad.
Nope.
That 70s show?
That is from Breaking Bad.
What?
It's
That's
the
Breaking Bad.
That's the restaurant chain that Fring owns.
Oh, that's right. I love that show.
Not enough, apparently.
Royal Tarts. Is that from Adventure Time, Family Guy, Ren and Stimpy, or Rugrats?
Royal Tarts. I've seen Rugrats, I've seen Ren and Stimpy, and I've seen Family Guy. Never once in any of those three have I ever heard Royal Tarts, so it's got to be Adventure Time.
I don't even know. I'm going to go with Adventure Time.
That is correct. Good guess.
I didn't watch Adventure Time, and I've never heard of Royal Tarts, so...
It's logical. Where is Nuka-Cola from? Is it Destiny, Fallout, Mass Effect, or Metroid?
You know, for a Halloween costume getup I put together once, I actually have the Nuka-Cola pistol, and it's from Fallout.
No clue. Metroid doesn't even sound familiar.
Honey.
I'm gonna go with Fallout.
That is correct.
Cool.
Which movie is Turkish Delight associated with? Chronicles of Narnia, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, The Hobbit, or The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Hold on just a minute here, asshole. Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe is the first installment in the Chronicles of Narnia series. What the fucking blue hell are you trying to pull? But anyway, the reason I know it's Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe is not because of the film or even because of the book, but because I was in that play the second time my church's theater group put it on. I had the role of Fenris Ulf. I'm going to say The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but putting Chronicles of Narnia up there, dude, do your fucking research.
I've heard of the Turkish Delight. Oh, man. What was the first one?
Chronicles of Narnia.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
That is correct. You're on a streak.
Yay.
There's a big standards and practices thing to be done here. I thought she was going to... Well, it would have been correct in all honesty. But no, I have real problems with that one.
Which movie is Little Nero's Pizza associated with? Is it Goodfellas, Home Alone, Pretty Woman, or Wedding Crashers?
I recall the pizza delivery scene well. Home Alone.
I don't think it's Pretty Woman or Home Alone. Wedding Crashers?
The answer is Home Alone. Which movie featured the beverage Chernobyl? Was it 12 Monkeys, Back to the Future, Hot Tub Time Machine, or Time Cop?
I believe it's Hot Tub Time Machine.
I've seen Hot Tub Time Machine so many times. What was the back? Is it Back to the Future one of the options?
It is.
I'm gonna say that one.
The answer was Hot Tub Time Machine. That's the beverage they accidentally poured in
Darn.
that caused...
Honey, if you've seen that movie so many times, you should know that.
Pineapple. Is that associated with Castle, The Mentalist, Monk, or Psych?
I've only seen Castle and Mentalist out of these, but I don't recall whether Pineapple was in either of them. I'm going to take a flying stab at Monk.
I really don't even know. Monk.
The correct answer was the TV show Psych.
Okay. Doesn't matter, I can't lose.
Which movie is associated with clam chowder? Is it Benjamin Button, The Devil's Own, Fight Club, or Interview with the Vampire?
I don't know this one either. Say Benjamin Button.
I'm gonna go with the first one, I guess.
Benjamin Button.
Benjamin Button, yeah.
The answer was Fight Club.
Okay.
All right, well, let's have a look at the final score.
Streak intact. All right, well, the next time we do this is going to be a slightly longer session because the network issues from last night did not allow us to complete a category with Alexis Adams. So next time, that's where we'll go, and we will play all 9 of them through. Until then, happy Friday, and have an alpha night.